Looks like one racing series is done and NASCAR tries to extend its charter. We'll talk about it next. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Larry Mars. This is Hitting the Wall Racing. The Superstar Racing Experience looks like it's done for now. Everybody knows it as the SRX. They were getting ready to head into their fourth season, had about 4 races already on the schedule, but then announced this the other day on their social media platforms. It is with deep disappointment that we announce the postponement of the SRX fourth season. We entered the next phase of our racing series with great anticipation and excitement for what was ahead. Our expectations, however, have been tempered by market factors that have proven too much to overcome. Time has run out to put forth the kind of events our fans, partners, drivers, and tracks deserve. We're thankful to each for their commitment, their contribution, and their support as we brought a new idea to reality. The racing industry continues to evolve, and we are actively exploring strategic options for the series' long-term potential. We made this announcement now to allow our partners time and flexibility to best serve their interests. Now, there are several reasons this may have occurred. Number one, drop in attendance at some of the tracks that they were planning on going to. Also, the series started airing on CBS when they first started racing, but since moved to ESPN now with CBS, they were getting about 1 million viewers watching the races. But when it moved to ESPN from broadcast CBS to cable, they only garnered around 400,000 viewers per race. So a little bit of history on the SRX series. The SRX series was announced in 2020, starting its first races in 2021. Some of the owners that started was Tony Stewart and Ray Evernham. Now, here recently, Ray Evernham announced that he has purchased the right to the name IROC, the International Race of Champions, that was held from the 1970s until 2006. Now, this could be the start of these two companies merging. They could be in SRX cars, maybe a different car, but I find it a huge coincidence that shortly after Ray Evernham announced that he was buying IROC, that SRX closed the door on its fourth season. In other news, NASCAR and the teams have extended the charter negotiations. And I'm reading from jayski.com. NASCAR and its Premier Series teams have agreed to extend the charter renewal negotiation window after the prior one lapsed at the end of December. The racing circuit teams are attempting to figure out a new governing framework, with the main issues needing to be solved, including the amount of money being offered by NASCAR, how they'll split it, and whether charters could be permanently owned by the teams. At the moment, teams only control the charters through the end of the current 9-year charter agreement that started in 2016 that expires in December of 2024. I guess you're asking, what's a charter? Well, I'm glad you asked. I got the answer right here. And of course, I'm reading from NASCAR.com. There are 36 charter teams. The number 36 was not predetermined. Back in 2016, NASCAR analyzed which teams showed a long-term commitment to the sport by attempting to qualify for every race for the past 3 years. That criteria yielded 36 charters. A charter guarantees entry, and therefore a portion of the purse, into the field of every NASCAR Cup Series point race. The teams may sell their charter on the open market. Charter owners may transfer their charter to another team for one full season once over the first 5 years of the agreement. Charter teams are held to a minimum performance standard. If a charter team finishes in the bottom 3 of the owner standings among all 36 charter teams for 3 consecutive years, NASCAR has the right to remove the charter. Organizations have a hard cap of 4 cars. There no longer is the ability to run a 5th team for rookie drivers. NASCAR Cup Series fields consists of 40 cars, a change made from 43 cars previously when the charter system was initially announced. That means 36 charter teams are guaranteed to make every points race, and 4 non-charter teams will complete the rest of the field. So in a nutshell, a charter guarantees a team to be in every single race of that year. Now, what it also does is it distributes the money for finishes and how that money is distributed among the teams. NASCAR would like to finish up the negotiations by February, according to jski.com. That way it's not a distraction during the Daytona 500. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like what we're doing overall, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button, and we'll see you next time on Hitting the Wall.